What's up, guys? I got NASCAR prize picks for Sunday, September 3rd. It is the Cookout Southern 500 at Darlington Motor Speedway. I got two plays on prize picks. Let's not waste time. It's an afternoon video, so got to get right to the money making. This is our prize pick board. How am I going to attack the board? My first thing I always look at is this cars past net. You can compare some odds pretty interestingly here. The one that I did come up with is Chase Elliott and this 2.5 cars past. So it means his starting where he finishes has to be at least 2.5 places higher than his starting position. He's starting 13th. 2.5, 10.5. So he needs a top 10 finish. Luckily, that is a prop that is available. You go over the to bet 365 in this case. Chase Elliott's plus 140. And there's usually juice to go over this number. So it's probably, I think the true odds are probably closer to plus 150, plus 160. So the books don't like him to get a top 10 finish, which is what he needs to do. If I pull up the DFS Army Research Station, which if you are a VIP and use us for your daily fantasy, you have access to this. If you're just watching these videos for prize picks or a prize picks subscriber, going to give you a little bit of insight here. As you see, I have Kyle Larson highlighted. We're going to talk about him in just a second. In this case, I need to find myself Chase Elliott, which I did before. There he is, Chase Elliott. So I like to use, in this case, this track history column. He needs a top 10. He's been very inconsistent at this track. 3rd, 36th, 5th, 31st. What's interesting is the second race of the year, which is what this is, he's been performing considerably worse in the late summer race. 36th, 31st, 20th. There are 3 races here this year. So a little bit of odd numbering here. There it is. The 38th. The second race he has not fared well in. If I go to his recent results, how is he doing recently? This is ESPN profile. At Daytona, which is a super speedway, which Darlington is not. A lot of variance here. He did finish 4th. Street race, 32nd. Road course, 2nd. Again, Darlington, not a road course. Then 36th, 13th, 10th, 12th, 13th at more traditional racetracks. And then he's got a third here, another street course. He'll go all the way back to Nashville before he gets something really comparative here. That's where he'd be over this top 10 mark. So the odds are in our favor. The recent form seems to be in our favor. His track history is in our favor. And with the volatility in terms of NASCAR and Rex, I like playing less than on cars past net anyway. Chase Elliott less than 2.5 on the cars past net will be play number 1. Play number 2, I had to go into the fantasy score. I had to do a little bit of math here. I am looking at Kyle Larson, as you saw me highlighted earlier. Kyle Larson, we pull up the scoring chart. Just hypothetically, say Kyle Larson finishes second, he gets 42 points. We also do need to know where Kyle Larson is starting. He did not qualify well. He's starting 18th. So on prize picks, you also get +1 for point differential. So if you start in 18th, you finish second, that's plus 16. 16 plus 42 at second place. That's 58 points. And you do get some bonus points for fastest laps and laps led. But it's 58 just in terms of the finishing second place. And he's still not there. He still has to have some laps led and some fastest laps to get over this mark. What are even the possibility of him finishing second? I head back over to Bet365. Top 3. He's plus 125 to get a top 3, which would not be enough unless he gets a lot of laps led, and he could find his way out in front. But again, it's one of those things where even at second place, he needs these extra peripheral stats. If I go back into the DFS Army not the Proptimizer, our research station, we will head over and we'll see recently he's not destroying this track. He's not won at Darlington, which is what he kind of needs to do here. Got some, especially recently, some really mediocre performances. Does have a few second places here in 2021, but again, it's not the Kyle Larson from a few years ago. He's not been performing as well this season. He needs a big performance. The odds don't seem to indicate he's going to do it. He's never won here at Darlington. I like the less than. I think it's a 60.5 is a big old number to reach for. I'll be rooting against guys in NASCAR. And again, with the volatility in Rex, I like the less than plays uh, considerably more than going more and over. So Chase Elliott, less than 2.5 in the cars past net. Kyle Larson, less than 60.5 on the fantasy score. Go ahead, we'll make that play. We'll lock it in. Do me a favor, guys. If you like the content, you like the NASCAR, you like any Prize Picks content, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel because we got NFL, NBA, and all the big sports coming. Sunday, though, I'm going to attack some NASCAR. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's your daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I will see you next time.